Welcome back to the Southeast Asia Esports Federation Championship 2021. We commentator Husky, and of course today is the last day of the group stage for both Group A and Group B. But on the stream, we will be covering Group B. As just now we saw Philippines take on Brunei, and it was a complete whitewash where Philippines won the best of 2-2-0 in a very swift manner, completely eliminating any chances of Brunei from making it into the playoffs. So Brunei is out of the contention as Philippines lock themselves in for tomorrow. But of course, the journey for these two teams are not over yet. They're just on a short break before they have to take on their opponents later on. So right now, our focus is going to be on the second best of two today. A very important one between Laos and Vietnam. Vietnam so far lost all of their series. They have two more today, and they have to win all of them to even have a chance to contest for a tiebreaker. Whereas for Laos, they're tied with Indonesia with 2 wins and 1 loss. The best of 2, so they will have to win this one to cement themselves in the playoffs and to have a win over a tiebreaker in case Indonesia wins the series later on. All of this organized by THAI-ESPORTS and sponsored by #. So of course, this is going to be a very interesting series coming up, and when the draft is ready, we will be jumping in because expectations for Laos is going to be sky high, simply because they have proven to be the powerhouse in Group B aside from the Philippines. And of course, the only series that they lost in Group B was against the Philippines. As for the side of for Vietnam, we do have a mix and match of players that we have seen before. We have players from 496 Gaming, of course TT, but most of these guys are familiar names. Red, Dat BB, Yasi, Hung. These guys have been in the Vietnam scene for as long as the scene has been around. Of course, very experienced player, but not really showing up to the caliber that we expected, at least out of the region in this group stage. We get a Dawnbringer Snapfire ban by Vietnam, then Laos, they will ban out both Mars and Weaver. Not too much of a deviation from the current meta, as these heroes are very much on top of the priority list. But Laos, they do start off with the Monkey King Disruptor opening, and Vietnam will have the Tidehunter and Willow. So very strong laning presence in that off lane with this Tidehunter Willow. They had the team fight all nailed down, huge ultimates that can really disrupt the flow of a team fight. But I'm loving that Disruptor responds to this Tidehunter pick, simply because Monkey King does well into the Tidehunter in the off lane, in the safe lane for the Radiant, and Disruptor, one of the few heroes that doesn't really care about the Tidehunter's Kraken Shell. You glimpse him, you Static Storm, can't do anything about it. The kinetic field also completely ignores what the Tidehunter is naturally capable of. They do ban out the Morphling on the side of Laos. They also took out the Tinker, as Vietnam will swiftly ban out the Legion Commander, the Ursa, and the Razor, all of which are pretty good against the Tidehunter Willow, especially the Legion Commander, which can really buff up the Monkey King, so they don't really want that to be in the equation.
5 seconds remaining.
Let's see what Laos is going to go to for the next ban. Right now, probably looking for another core ban, someone that can stand up against the Monkey King and ignore Disruptor. The Slark, the OD, the ban of the OD. In fact, Laos and pick the Lina up with themselves, and that's the mid lane secured for the team. Vietnam instantly responds with a Clockwork. I actually do love this Clockwork. You can get on top of all of these heroes without worrying about them. Maybe you lock the Monkey King down, he can't zip zap, he can't jump around with the Primal Spring. Disrupted absolutely hates the Clockwork, same as the Lina. Vietnam's gonna double down with the Storm Spirit, so a lot of catch from the Vietnam team with the Clockwork hookshot that can enable the Storm Spirit to kind of zip in and catch targets as well. So a lot of long range initiation from Vietnam. And if Laos wants to fight into them, they have to get to the Dark Willow and the Tidehunter. Laos responding with the Earth Spirit. The position 4. Which is a hero that we don't see often. It's pretty interesting. Let's see how this Earth Spirit is going to pan out.
10 seconds.
So Vietnam still looking for the position 1, as Laos is most likely looking for that off-laner. Let's see if what Vietnam wants to ban. I'll probably will be taking out off-laners like the off-laners that can disrupt the flow of the fight. Like we want to take someone like a Pango, someone like a Doom. They can disable you. They do ban out the Doom. Laos mostly looking for a post 1, someone that can outskill this Monkey King. So you're looking for a TB ban, so like a TB, you know, a Spectre, a Troll, someone that can man fight this Monkey King, and no regards for this Monkey King. So the Troll is definitely in the picture, and that has been taken out. Maybe the TB is not too good of an idea for Vietnam to pick anyway, since there's a lot of magical damage to go through him early on. So the Necrophos will be banned out by Vietnam. Yes, they actually don't really have any burst damage to go through the Necrophos, so great ban by Vietnam. Kind of identifying the weakness of the draft. They actually don't have any burst. All of the damage is pretty much sustained damage. The PL being banned out by Laos. So they don't really have a way to deal with the Phantom Lancer. Well, they do in the Monkey King, but still not the best hero in that regard. Laos, they do have the last pick, so they will be able to see the position 1 for Vietnam first.
5 seconds remaining.
What else can they go for? Maybe a Drow Ranger. I think a Drow Ranger would be decent. Laos, they don't really have any much scope gap closer, and if they do, there's a TIE Hunter to always protect the back line alongside the Willow. So the Drow Ranger could be a decent pick. If they want to scale to the very late game, there's always a Spectre with the axe.
Radiant
Feels like
pick.
Drow Ranger is the better pick, but they go for the Spectre, which does completely fine. With the Shadow Stab, you can always get on top of these supports, especially the supports they are not exactly fond of a Spectre. Laos will have the Medusa. So it's gonna be a Monkey King support. Wait, is this a Monkey King? It does feel like it. So yeah, I was thinking of an off-laner for Laos, but if they pick the Medusa, it means that it might be a Medusa mid. But no, they have the Disruptor and Earth Spirit, so unless it's a Disruptor, unless it's a Monkey King off-lane, we have seen Monkey King off-lane before. But generally, you want the Monkey King to mash into the TIE, so if this is a Monkey King 1, then we get the Medusa mid and an Earth Spirit off-lane. That could be a possibility. Either way, I think the Monkey King off will be good as well, because you are playing into the Spectre. We will see how this is gonna work out. Definitely a very interesting approach from Laos. I mean, they do have Jackie with them, so that's something that, you know, right now it's to show a lot of respect for. I mean, Jackie himself, one of the few renowned position 1s in Southeast Asia. So we'll see how this is gonna work out. So it's gonna be a Medusa 1 for sure, because it's Jackie. So we get a Monkey King off. It feels like that's gonna be the case. Nonetheless, we will find out right now. In fact, interestingly, Jackie is the only one who's not natively from Thailand, so all his buddies from Motivate Trust are representing Thailand, and they are now currently, obliterating Group A alongside Singapore. Then there's Jackie representing Laos. But we'll see how this is gonna pan out. I mean, Laos so far still putting on a heck of a performance. This is gonna be a Monkey King. Could be a Monkey King mid. Get a roll on top of the Clockwork. Yeah, that's first blue for sure. That's the Monkey King off lane. I think they.
First blood.
So yeah, this is a Medusa one for sure. Monkey King off, Lina mid makes the most sense. So Monkey King off to play into the Spectre, Medusa into the Tidehunter. He doesn't really care too much. Then we get a Storm into Lina.
30 seconds to battle.
Definitely a very aggressive approach from Laos with this Monkey King. They really want to shut down the Spectre in that safe lane. So a lot of pressure is going to be on the supports of Vietnam to alleviate the pressure for the Spectre. Kind of feels like it's going to be up to the. They might want to put the Clockwork with the Tyrant. I'm not sure how this is going to work out because Clockwork into the Monkey King beats the Clockwork. I mean, you can just trade with the Clockwork. The Clockwork can easily walk close, so they most likely will want to put the Clockwork. But to put the Willow top, at least there's a range support to get this Monkey King out of the way, and with the Bramble Mace to kind of disrupt him. Get the early Observer Ward from both teams. Of course, the one from Laos BBs will be Hong Hong knows about it. He's probably gonna deward it pretty soon, but we'll see. Just gonna quick pause from Team Vietnam. Well, when I say quick, it's a very quick pause. I mean, judging from the bottom lane, this Tidehunter should be fine. But at the same time, he probably is just gonna try and get as much levels as possible. And afterwards, just go into the jungle to recover with the camps. Disruptor and Medusa is gonna make life a bit tough for him. As they have those constant poke. Yasi will be able to find a courier, and that's the magic stick, so that's great. And this Clockwork has a level 1 boot, so both couriers go down.
Has been killed.
Thanks to that Observer Ward from Yasi early on in the lane. So already a great start. A good start for Vietnam. Getting both the couriers of this Medusa and Disruptor. It's gonna get a bit of space for this Tidehunter to work with. And while top this Dark Willow also again doing his duty. Making sure that this Spectre gets the space to farm, and Monkey King, if he walks up, he's gonna take those punishments, those mini right clicks, and Bramble Mace complicates the situation for the Monkey King. But so far, Spectre off to a great start, 10-1 in terms of the last and denies, as Red continues to be pressured by both Jackie and the Disruptor. Let's have that 1 point in Kraken Shell, so the right click's not gonna hurt too much. Just more worry about the Mystic Snake. Curious to see what this Clockwork is going to do. I do have the camp block from my Nailer for Mint. Again, another Thunder Strike on Red. Battery is up from Yasi. The kinetic field is there. The Yasi can't really chase down Min. Rocket Flare, level 1, not enough damage to kill him off. Sung Hung now is gonna drag this wave, and it's a very early stack thanks to the Clockwork. So we're able to get the stack. Hung Hung not only will be able to claim the stacks, but will be able to also use his bottle and even refill the bounty in the bottom lane. Min's gonna go down. Both supports getting traded. Of course, it's Min that went down first. Red getting the credit for that. So both the cores in this bottom lane credit for the support kills. It's Never Mind turns around with the boundless strike. They get the roll in. Akido now that BB in danger. It's Never Mind looking for the kill. The South is out, but Never Mind will chase that BB down for the kill. The Willow dies, of course. Double stack camp spotted out by the Earth Spirit. It's gonna block it with the sentry. See if they will clear it. Catch up a bit in terms of last hit, but he is pretty much in the red. It's gonna use the boundless strike to heal back up. It's Vietnam. They do have an observer ward, so they know where this Earth Spirit is. Gonna try and push this Monkey King away as far as possible. And through all of that, the Spectre still able to get those from done as BB is gonna be in danger. There you go, tries to use the LSA, perfectly dodged by Yasi. Now the battery is supposed to be on top. Overload, the attack actually misses uphill, so no overload slow. Akido gonna roll in, Yasi now in danger. Akido slowed down by the overload again. The second time from Hong Hong. It's gonna sidestep the Remnant. Hong Hong follow getting cancelled by the Dragon Slave. LSA connects. Akido will survive as the Rocket Flare again does not have enough damage. Meanwhile, Red, he is also most likely gonna go down. Mystic Snake, Thunderstrike will finish things off. Jackie gets his kill for himself. Laos get 2 huge kills. Never Mind now. We'll have the Curse Crown on top of him, trying to get the Jingle stacks on top of Killua. Boundless Strike to heal out from the creep wave. It's gonna turn onto that BB, so the extra healing will keep him pretty much topped up. Well played from this Monkey King. And the fact that he's able to sustain himself in the lane is really enabling this Earth Spirit to rotate around the map to get those kills, and the violence to the storm is absolutely massive for the side of Laos.
Money to burn.
Hong Kong is gonna again jungle very early. I should hit that level 6. BB gets a bottle refill from his trusty support. So far the Medusa also having a good time. In fact, all the 3 cores from Laos are having an absolutely great time. Jackie's career killed once more as Yasi, not able to find the one belonging to Min, but is able to get the pull off. To drag the wave over to the TIE Hunter. Keep that wave on the side of Vietnam as BB kills a Hong Kong again thanks to Akido. As they both wanted to go for the 6-minute power rune, but this Earth Spirit was waiting. So 2 deaths for the Storm.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Earth Spirit is doing a lot of work. Never mind, good boundless strike. The roll in for Akido kills off that BB. Curse Crown does go off, but Killua, he is now in danger. A little bit silenced by the Geometric Grip. One more hit from Nevermind will trigger the Jingle Mastery. Unfortunately, he does not have level 6, so no haunt for him. The Spectral Dagger, not fast enough. He goes down. Yasi also dies to Min. Song Hong is gonna get chased away by BB. As Lao is getting all the important kills.
I take what I please.
And while all of those kills was happening, the cores were the one getting the credit for it. They were also able to farm up. You can look at the net worth. All 3 cores from Laos' side. It's in the lead. You have Jackie, followed by BB, and then Nevermind. 2k goal lead 7 minutes in. And this Storm again, he died 2 times, so have to be really careful. They are bringing the Willow mid. I would say from BB unfortunately misses, and now they're gonna turn on BB and attempt to kill him off. Hong Hong is there, but that's gonna be a bait because Akido is here. They let him eat the Laguna, and he's silenced by the grip, so he can't zip out. He's gonna lose his life as that BB turns around with the Shadow Realm, but he's gonna be glimpsed back by Min, and he knows he's dead. Straight into the LSA he goes. No more Shadow Realm. That BB is gonna go down. Akido does die to Yasi, but it's a 2-for-1 trade, and with the Storm being one of the kills, Laos will be perfectly fine using this Earth Spirit. as Red continues to try and survive and soak up the punishment. Was able to get the levels. The plus side, Hong tries to go for Nevermind, zips in. Nevermind able to get a lot of distance with the Primal Spring. He's gonna run out of mana, now they pull him back with the Vortex. Nevermind tries to fight, tries to get Jingu stacks, but Hong Kong's gonna prevent that from happening by zipping and zapping away. And Kido kicks Nevermind to safety. And the support doing God's work, saving the Monkey King. And that's the rotation from Vietnam not working out. FBB can't get the ward done.
What have we here?
They have all of these wards. Vietnam has all of these wards. They have all the visions, but not able to really capitalize on it, unfortunately. So the only one that is doing fine is Red on this tide. Is able to constantly cut the wave, ignore Jackie, and then get his farm up. He's probably gonna go for a quick blink dagger so that he can facilitate his teams and set up with the Ravage. But until then, it's gonna be pretty tough for Vietnam to do much. Just need to slow down and let the Spectre and Storm recover in the jungle. Get a glimpse of the Hong. It's gonna be sent all the way back to base, so no TP scroll for him. Unfortunately, he will have to walk into lane. The walk of shame.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And because both the Storm and the Spectre went into the jungle, the lanes are completely open. Never mind, farming up the Storm. And early on we said that the Spectre is doing fine, able to get the farm in. Killua, he's getting decent last hits, but not after this time. As he was forced into the jungle. Smoke from Laos, they're gonna get the roll. Misses on the Killua. Slowed down by the Boulder Smash, but the LSA will not connect. Spectre able to escape with his life just narrowly. But it's gonna also allow BB to clear up the camps in that jungle. Spectre being forced away from his own jungle. Song Hong is gonna get into the Radiant side. Still a bit of stacks, and that's kind of what you want to do. So Hong will have to be the one that's playing with his team and creating tempo, buying space for the Spectre to work with. They do force the Medusa away, as Jackie is gonna be farming his own triangle, which has been stacked up. So Killua, he just TP top, so he has to be really careful because there's 3 members of Laos in the top side. They can actually just kill him. So top with Nevermind ready. Founder Strike start with the roll in to follow up. Let's say Dragon Slave Silence with the grip and the Laguna on top. That will be more than enough to kill off Killua. Spectre goes down, they TP mid. That BB does kill off Min. Good TP from the Clockwork to get out. Yasi survives, but not his buddy that BB.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They still have the Ravage, but not sure if they will have any chance to use it. The mid tower finally goes down in favor of Laos. As Jackie is really putting ahead with that farm. Highest net worth so far. I believe this is a quadruple stack. Courtesy for Red. Yeah, the Spectre can't really farm it, so it's gonna go over to the TIE Hunter. So that's the kind of the plus side for Vietnam. Laos, they were not there to They haven't checked triangle just yet, so the stacks will be completely secured by Vietnam by this TIE Hunter. As you see Jackie go for the 15% evasion. And the only two heroes that will hit him are the Spectre and the Storm, and evasion is going to make it even harder. They don't really have the burst to chill through his mana shield. Spectre doesn't go for Diffusal and doesn't want to go for MKB, so the talent is perfect. Wukong's command into a row. Magnetize use as well. Good Terrorize to keep the Spectre alive. They get the Curse Crown. Akido's going to be stunned in place, and here comes Red. Shadow Realm use as well. Akido most likely is going to go down. They'll finally kill him off the cogs when Yasi pushes him back and will act as the finisher. Definitely loving the rotation from Vietnam. Finally getting the kill and they immediately smoke up. Meanwhile, top, the Static Storm connects, but unfortunately the Kinetic Field didn't form in time, so they can't really stun Hung up. They shouldn't be able to kill him. As he escapes, we realize very crucial escape for Hung. If he went down, that would have been a disaster. But the smoke up from both the support from Vietnam. See if they can get anything. Good hook shot on top of Medusa. Jackie is not that easy to kill. Now uses the Stone Gaze, breaks the cogs and runs away. Bramble is not able to keep him in place for long enough. The bottom lane, Red is in danger. In fact, never mind, kills off Killua. Ray is gonna go down as well soon. LSD doesn't connect. Ooh, the ankle smash. Gosh, does 9 damage.
Thanks.
They get the TIE Hunter down. Of course, they earn to heal Selena back up.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, that BB's gonna like to Min. Never mind, he's there as well. First Min's gonna be stunned by the Curse Crown. That BB thinking about it, going for the Bedlam. Gonna be sent all the way back by the Glimpse into the hands of BB.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So far, while all of this was happening, Jackie completely ignored Wukong's command. Oh, the good tree cut from Red. He's gonna stun on this Monkey King, but now he's trapped. All 5 members of Laos in the party. Terrorize gonna only send this Monkey King away. They don't have the Ravage to work with. Now Static Storm and Laguna to go with the Storm Spirit. They get the hook shot onto BB. They want to kill him off with the Bedlam as well, and that's gonna work out now. Wukong's command finally draws both the supports for the side of Vietnam go down. Red will be chased by all the members of Laos. Jackie finally joins the party. Never mind, finding herself a triple kill. Good attempt from Vietnam, but Laos were prepared.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They found another target. It's gonna be infected in the jungle. A very, very important kill for Laos, and with that kill, Killua has been slowed down even more. Only 5.4k in terms of net worth. This Storm is also not really able to buy space for his team. So everything is going the way of Laos. As Vietnam continues to suffer. We get an 18-minute BKB for BB. You can see that Vietnam, they are in need of so much defenses that went for use on this TIE Hunter, and Hung caught out again. Trying to go for the power route. They get the Bedlam on top of Min, but I don't think they will be able to kill him off as BB gets himself a double kill. And this will be into the Roach Pit. Laos will go straight into the Roach Pit. Now, Vietnam have vision of that completely. But I'm not sure if they can stop this though. We'll see if Vietnam wants to contest this first Roshan. A BKB for BB is going to be super important. In fact, Red's going to show up, pops the Ravage, lands onto everyone, kills out the Disruptor, doesn't use himself, pops the Hood to keep himself alive for a bit more. Nevermind, gonna try and run down Red as BB will kill off Yasi, or at least try to kill off Yasi. Hong Hong rejoins the fight, zips right in, boundless strike, lands on top of Killua. A good LSA from BB, Terrorize goes wide as Jackie goes mad and ham. Out the Dragon Slave kills off Killua. Both the supports from Laos goes down. Yasi will hog himself up. So good disengage from the side of Vietnam. But I think BB is not done yet. Good LSA for the kill.
Next time, try not to die.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So far, Laos has a 9k goal lead, almost close to 10k. It's all thanks to those early fights. So they were not able to finish Roshan just now, but with that small skirmish win, they should be able to finish off Roshan. Get their first ages. Unfortunately, without Ravage and Haunt, Vietnam have no business trying to even contest this. Aegis going the way of Jackie as they see the Willow top. That BB just using the Bedlock to play the way is going to be rolled on and kicked straight into the hands of Jackie, and so he knows he's dead.
I could eat a walrus.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So far, 9k gold advantage. Hong Hong jumps on top of BB. Trying to kill him off, but the LSA prediction not really on point. Good hook shot, cock. They might be able to kill him off, but he pops the BKB. Wants to get away. Good boundless strike. Never mind. Turn around with the Laguna and BB gets the kill. Spectre dagger from afar. They roll on top of Hong Hong and he's also dead. They really want to kill off this Lina. Now, no more BKB for her. The anchor smash will do the job. But in return, Vietnam's going to end up losing 3 members just for Lina kill. Kido is going to kill off Killua with that boulder smash. But overcommitment from Vietnam.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's the spirit.
And now with Laos with an 11k goal advantage. Most I try to take us here to use Curse Crown, Rambo Maze. They want to go on top of Nevermind. They try to burst him down. He pops his BKB. Doesn't get the kinetic feel. Yasi is going to be beaten to death for sure. Nevermind finds the kill for himself. Here comes the Terrorize, Ravage, Wukong's command finally used, but they get kill off the Monkey King, so the Wukong's command not really used to perfection. BB with the BKB, they're gonna turn their attention on top of Killua, which can be reversed out by the Laguna, as Jackie, now with his fresh Scotty, is gonna start running at the members of Vietnam. Good use from this Dark Willow, a glimpse onto Red brings him back into the grasp of Jackie. Jackie's to kill him off. Hong Hong finally finds the kill onto this Disruptor, but now he has to kind of run away. Jackie is an absolute menace. Hong Hong might just go down. Thankfully, he pops the 1 charges, has enough mana to get away. That's gonna be Laos
Dire's middle
going
tower is
to
under
the high
attack.
ground. And I just wonder now that again they use the Ravage and Haunt.
Dire's middle
Not sure if
tower
Vietnam
is
have
under attack.
enough damage to even kill off the Spectre at this point. try and pull Jackie back, but unfortunately Killua walks into the LSA and gets zapped.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Again, this is Jackie in danger. Hong Kong comes in, but Jackie stands his ground. Still has the Aegis to work with, so he is not too worried. In fact,
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
he would love to have someone kill him right now. One more minute on the Aegis. That might just be what Vietnam is waiting for.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Now with Laos having absolute control, I don't know what Vietnam's gonna do. They have to make something happen. Here comes the smoke, only finding the disruptor.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But at least they were able to get kills. The thing for Vietnam right now, they need to go for any scraps that they could find. Another smoke. They don't really want to let up. Never mind, just got his orchid as BB purchased the silver edge. And they know that something is off. Oh, the primal spring is gonna break the smoke. Never mind. Sees both that BB and Yasi is gonna take a boundless strike and go down. The Aegis does expire, but never mind, it's on the case. Jumps on top of Yasi, gonna try and TP away, but the boulder roll cancels the TP as BB kills of Killua elsewhere in the jungle. Again, the hook shot goes wide. 3 more kills for Laos. Heaven's Halberd bought by the TIE Hunter. BB with the DD rune. It's gonna kill Hong Kong for sure.
Absolutely not what I expected.
Put a cork in it.
You can see the Jackie, he's just fearlessly running at red. That Laos might just be looking to close out the game soon. Jackie turning his attention to the top tier 3. 2 silver edges on the side of Laos. One on the Medusa, one on the Lina.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And since that Vietnam have no solution at all, they do get a 3-man smoke.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
They're going for the
Dire's
wraparound.
top
Let's see if they
barracks
can
are under attack.
catch the members of Laos off guard. Lina is not with them. Supports standing in the back line, and Hong Kong.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Trees, Nevermind still alive. Here comes the Terrorize. Hitting on the Nevermind. They want to kill off this Monkey King. He does have the BKB, so he is feared at least for now, but he's going to pop the Wukong's command and BKB as they get the LSA in the back line. Here comes Hong Kong. Zip it right in. That BB will go down first as Hong Kong uses all of his mana to try and fight, but he gets locked in place by Bound on the Strike and get hit by a Laguna blade. And Laos getting 3 more kills.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
The Ravage buyback
Dire's middle tower
from the Storm. Finally killing off BB. See if Hong Kong can go for more. Buyback for the Willow again. Never mind. Turns on top of the speed. They're gonna see him. He's gonna leap away. Turns around and finish off Hong Kong. That's a dieback for the Storm. As the disruptor buys back, Akito tries to roll away. It's blocked by Red. Jackie still standing and trying to fight. Meanwhile, never mind. He's in the back line and Killua needs to be really careful. Red will bash Akito to death. But they need to pay attention to the Spectre, who's going to be broken by the Silver Edge and go down. Bedlam comes out from that BB, but the damage is not enough to kill off Nevermind. Yasi now rejoins the fight, only to die. He hook shots into Nevermind, but still ends up going down. And I think the first game had just been concluded, and that's going to be GG from Vietnam. A dominant performance from Laos, a complete beatdown as they take over the game from the get-go. For the support from Laos, getting so much done. The Earth Spirit and the Disruptor, of course with the Monkey King pick into the Spectre. Oh, Really loving what Laos did. Super aggressive, and most importantly, the fact that they were able to completely obliterate that mid and safe lane made it so hard for Vietnam to recover. Of course, Hong Kong not having the best game on the Storm, dying 2-3 times early on in the middle lane, and making Vietnam, making the game so much harder for them to come back. They needed the Storm to play the tempo. They needed the Storm to set the pace, but the fact that the Storm was not able to do so really stems from just him dying a bit too many times early on, thanks to the constant gank from Aikido from this Earth Spirit. So very unfortunate for Vietnam. With that loss, their chances of making through into the playoffs has completely been extinguished as well. Even if they win all of their games, they won't have enough points to proceed into the playoffs. So their journey, just like Brunei, have kind of just ended right then and there, at least the contention for playoffs. But of course, there's still more games coming up. Let's see if they will at least be able to leave a mark onto Laos in game 2, but that's only coming after the break. This is the Southeast Asia Esports Federation Championship 2021, where a lot of the nations in this region battle it out for glory, pride, and of course, at the end of the road, the total prize pool of $35,000. The champion walks away with $14,000. So before we even get to the fight for the crown, we have the group stage, and today is the last day for both groups. In this broadcast, we'll be covering Group B, all organized by THAI-ESPORTS and sponsored by Hashtag. We just witnessed game number 1 between Vietnam and Laos gave Vietnam a royal beatdown with just great early to mid-game aggression, completely shutting down the game plans of Vietnam. Storm Spirit didn't really get to come online in any way, wasn't able to create any tempo around the map, and of course the off-lane Monkey King also played a part in facilitating that success for Laos. So we'll see if Vietnam can kind of turn it around in game number 2. I feel like the draft definitely did favor Laos a bit more. So when the draft is ready, we're gonna jump straight in and see if Vietnam can turn it around. I definitely want to see a bit more of a proactivity from the team, because that was something that Vietnam tried to match Laos, but the heroes felt like it didn't really allow them to do so, and also partly because the cores from the side of Vietnam were really struggling in all aspects. The Storm Spirit dying a bit too many times in the middle lane, and at the same time you have Aikido on that Earth Spirit who is constantly rotating and contesting the runes, making sure that BB on that Lina has a impeccable early game. So I wanted to see Vietnam support match up to that tempo, because I feel like that really was one of the X factors. Mars and we were getting banned out by Laos, as Vietnam will ban up with the TIE Hunter and the Monkey King, kicking off the draft with a Dawnbreaker. So a slightly different approach. Laos, they'll pick up the next Assassin and Disruptor. So both supports revealed from the side of Laos. And Vietnam, they'll get themselves the Pangolier. So very fast and decisive pick so far. And for both teams, I mean, we see the Tinker ban from Laos once more, as Vietnam banning out the Bloodseeker to protect Dawnbreaker and Pangolier, and also giving Jackie a lot of respect on his Medusa, but banning that out, as Laos sticking with the OD ban.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So we'll see if what Vietnam wants to go for. They most likely were looking at a Pango support, I feel like this Dawnbreaker would be in the core role. We have seen Dawnbreaker mid before, though I highly doubt it's going to be the case, at least for this game. So we'll see how they want to approach this. They get a Life Stealer ban, one of the few heroes that completely ignores what this Dawnbreaker wants to do in lane as well. So in the previous game, I remember Doom was banned, but that was because there was Hunter. Laos, their supports super decent against a lot of the meta mid laners like your Storm, your Ember, your Void. Nyx Assassin deals with all of them just fine. Timbersaw getting banned out, and Laos picking up the Wraith King. So far, yeah, Wraith King, the Dawnbreaker, great sustain with her passive in lane, but Wraith King has the same as well with his Vampiric Aura. So Vietnam will pick the Phantom Lancer as a direct answer to the Wraith King before he gets his shot. Of course, Phantom Lancer can always burn the mana with the illusion, the Diffuser illusion.
5 seconds remaining.
So I like how Vietnam is responding to this. I think the Phantom Lancer is pretty good against the supports as well. Disruptor has absolutely no way of dealing with Phantom Lancer. Nyx Assassin struggles because the illusions will make life miserable. Vietnam picking up the Bane for themselves, so they really want the single target lockdown. So even if the Wraith King comes back to life, they still have the Nightmare, etc. to keep him at bay, to keep him controlled. Laos, and to start with the Puck. Wonder what the Puck is built into. Will we see a Veil again just to deal with the illusions? But it's definitely great against the Bane. Vietnam have no way to catch this the Puck to catch BB, so that's definitely something that they need to kind of solve with their mid lane pick.
Radiant team ban.
We get the Dragonite ban, very direct counter to very standard answer to the Puck. That one is banned out. Of course, we get the Sand King and Necrophos banned by Vietnam, as Laos is still lacking that off lane. Kunkka also banned out by Laos, one of the few good heroes that can really cause a bit of an issue. Wonder if Laos would go for the Invoker. I feel like Invoker is a pretty good pick.
Radiant team pick.
Oh wait, no, Laos already has a Puck, so there's not going to be an Invoker. That was my bad. Voice Spirit picked up by Vietnam. Laos, now they need an offlaner. Previously they picked the Monkey King, but that has been banned out. An offlaner that can help them start a fight. I think right now they don't really have an offlaner that does
5
that.
seconds remaining.
Centaur is one. What else do we have? Yeah, the Sand King banned out. Pangolier already picked. No Necrophos. There is the Beastmaster, if they want to consider that, or Lycan. If the Beastmaster is decent, they need a bit more. They only have 2 stuns. Maybe the Beastmaster with the Primal will be able to help them out. Or the Legion Commander would be decent as well. Or I mean, or does super well into illusions, can dispel Fiend Script, Nightmare, etc. So it will be the Legion Commander for Laos. So now we will see if So it's a okay. It's a 4 Dawnbringer. It's a poultry pangolier. I honestly thought the Dawnbringer is going to be a core. So a pangolier 3, Dawnbreaker 4. We have the Bane 5 as usual. The Bane Final Lancer into Legion Commander and Nyx. Yeah, it feels like the Legion Commander should be fine. Like if you Nightmare Legion Commander, I don't think they can kill him. If they put this Nyx to sleep, Legion Commander can always use suppress the attack to get rid of that. So a lot of ways for Laos to deal with this Bane's disable. We'll see how this game 2 is gonna pan out. I think Laos' draft definitely looks great. I do prefer their draft a bit more, but I feel like Vietnam's draft is it's gonna have it's not going to be as one-sided as game number 1. I think they have the necessary answers to deal with the draft of Laos. Though it is going to be a bit worrying as the game progresses when you have this Legion Commander who is going to constantly be able to deal with the illusions, especially early on with the overwhelming odds. And of course the Wraith King, who does scale extremely well into the late game. Of course, the Final Lancer will always be some sort of solution to deal with the Wraith King, but let's see if that's going to be the case. Early smoke from Laos.
No, it's just unfair. No, it's just unfair.
The lesson for you think is never precious a strange manner of conduct.
Seems like Vietnam are not really making much moves, at least to stick together. BB will see the Bane as everyone walks uphill. Oh boy. They run into the offlane Pango. Swashbuckle should be able to get him to safety. And yes, it actually does. Way too close for comfort. If the Pango went down, that would have been a minor disaster to start off the game. But thankfully, he was able to get away. He'll have enough time to walk back to base to get the heal if he wants to. He's actually just waiting at the tier 2. Get the regen from the tower. Oh, yeah, so that should definitely help him. And we'll be able to get the bounty room on their side of the map for sure. Look at easy, that baby trying to trade with Nevermind, but
The battle begins.
everyone brings sap. Keep it pretty healthy. It's the Pango who is almost back to full health thanks to the tower regen. And start blocking the wave as well. It's a 3 for 1, I believe. Distribution in terms of the bounty rune.
Not what I
In favor of Laos getting 3 of them. Okay, I thought Yasi would have secured the river one, but I guess the Wraith King stun prevented him from doing so. Don't know. I want to see how the top 8 is gonna work out. Oh, Yasi taking out Jackie's courier. Okay, that's great. I think that's his stick. I think so. The camp on this camp is definitely Akito blocking both the camps. Oh no, it's like Vietnam blocking the side camp. Akito blocking the side camp, Vietnam blocking that medium camp. So that large camp. There's a Min getting first blood onto Red with a Thunder Strike. Yasi wants to get the kill, and yes, he will. Able to join with a Celestial Hammer. Getting a double kill for himself. Yasi doing absolutely well. The buyback from this Wraith King. Jackie, what? I suppose he wants some blood, but I don't think he can get it though. Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, Jackie able to buy back and catch the wave and get the XP for himself. And I mean, early on, this buyback is not gonna matter too much as long as he doesn't die. As Kido going down to Killor in top lane. Vietnam off to a way better start compared to game
Radiant's
1.
bottom tower is under attack.
They will even finish off Yassi. Get a bounty for himself. Red trying to go for the pull.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Never mind his career going down. So the courier, Laos' courier are getting sniped left, right, and center. Yeah, we see the ping from Jackie. Jackie is now. Shoot, not able to kill out the Pango, unfortunately.
A small adjustment.
So far, both the position ones are doing fine. You have the Red King 16 and 2. The Puck is also doing essentially well. The mid lane is pretty even. The most uneven one is definitely the Red King Pango lane, where Red has been struggling. Good impale into that BB, but no damage to follow up from Nevermind.
A prize.
Although Yassi, he will run into Min. Starbreaker stun. Yeah, Min's just gonna TP away. So this Starbreaker is really doing a lot of work. Just making sure that he harasses support.
What does it, gents?
Makes the life for Jackie hard. Celestial Hammer again. Skeletons are out from Jackie. These a chunk of himself taken away. We'll see how Laos continues with this. I think for the Dawnbreaker, he is really running around the jungle. And now Water Rune is up. Yassi is gonna try and he's gonna join his Voice Spirit. Not really sure the intention. Probably will go for a couple of stacks in the jungle. As Jackie continues to farm up a storm, he's not really bothered by this Dawnbreaker, at least for now. Of course, a good D-ward by Yassi, making sure that that cam is always available to be pulled. Nevermind went for the Soul Ring on this Legion Commander. Okay, bottom lane again, Red. Getting gone on Celestial Hammer is there. A good glimpse to get Yassi away. It's being quite a pain in the backside as Jackie is looking for Red. Finds him. Of course, Min will kill him off. So yeah, Yassi is going for the Disruptor. No mana for Starbreaker. Celestial Hammer not be enough. He actually has enough mana, but stun not sufficient. Yassi getting another kill for himself, now wanting to get away, forcing the Nyx to TP bot. Now that with this Nyx set bot, see the Disruptor probably would TP mid to get the refill. Yeah, it does. So it gets the refill as the Bane gets the D-ward. It's gonna be tied down by the Dream Coil. Silenced by the Winged Wave. Does have the Brain Sap. It's a bit more time for himself, but it's gonna eventually go down. And it's gonna be the rune, the power rune. Actually, yeah, going over to the way of the Puck, I believe. It's an illusion rune. There we go.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So Nevermind, excuse me, he finally has his duel. Let's see if he makes any moves as Yasi continues to harass mid, making sure he doesn't get any stacks off, and the Orb of Venom is really allowing him to stick onto this Disruptor, but he will finally be punished as BB shows up for the kill. So far, this is a way closer game, much closer game compared to game number 1. Vietnam able to clean up a bit of those early game act, making sure that Laos doesn't run away with it. Especially the supports, they're doing such a better job compared to day 1. Good, one of it is definitely Yasi, who's able to constantly harass this Brave King, even getting a kill early on, and also harassing this Disruptor. Obviously, him dying just now is not the best case scenario, but I feel like he's been doing a lot of work. We'd like to see Yasi now trying to stack some camps for his team, though unfortunately his team is not the best at clearing big camps or ancients. Definitely not the Phantom Lancer. We do see a Kido now in the jungle. Yasi's there. There's no spike carapace, so he has to be really careful about this. With a disconnection on the Void Spirit. The Rave King, Jackie, level 7. Most likely it's not going to go for the Reincarnation. In fact, he is going for the Radiance build. So one of the few ways to deal with the PL illusions, definitely the Radiance damage per second. It's gonna make life for the illusions very tough, especially when they already have magical burst from the overwhelming odds, and the puck Radiance is gonna add another layer on top of that. Yasi now. See Akido, they get Spirit Lance. Celestial Hammer on top as well. Akido most likely is gonna go down to the Starbreaker. Good stun at the very end. He still dies, but this might be some kills for the side of Laos as they use the Dream Call. They want to go for Killua. Unfortunately, they're gonna end up losing BB as Yasi will be the one claiming the credit. Now, never mind, joins the fight. Overwhelming odds, able to dodge the last hit of the Starbreaker. Get a Thunder Strike. Press the attack into a duel. Rolling Thunder is gonna disrupt that. There'll be no duel damage. It'll be a 1-for-1 trade. Akido takes out Yasi first before Nevermind goes down. So a good fight for Vietnam. Able to bring in the members and only losing that Dawnbreaker. But as I say that, they might lose his Void Spirit. Yes, they do. Thanks to Akido. So you see Vietnam, they are keeping it close in terms of net worth. Phantom Lancer just 200 behind this Rave King. Jackie is not going to be involved in any of these fights. He will be focused on getting that Radiance online. Afterwards, using that Radiance to start snowballing. That's Nevermind getting gone on by Hong, but this Legion Commander is a tough cookie to crack. Here comes the Solar Guardian. Good sleep to allow Solar Guardian to get the stun. Dream Core used as well. Nevermind gets away with the stick charges now. Turn around, has to press the attack. He's gonna try to go for the duel on that Void Spirit, and he gets the duel damage on Hong. Hong goes down. That BB now in danger. Yasi trying to run away. The support from the side of Laos is perfect as Yasi uses the Celestial Hammer to gain a bit of distance, but unfortunately distance doesn't matter when there's a disruptor. Yasi also goes down. Laos finds 3 kills.
Is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Still just a 2,000 gold lead for Laos.
Dire's top tower.
Yeah, CCTV top. They bring everyone top in fact. Here comes the Rolling Thunder, Nevermind. Not sure if he can get out. There's a good glimpse to bring Yasi away. They have the Fiend script. kill off the Legion Commander. Now Red rolls on top of the Disruptor. They put him to sleep. Good mana brew for Aikido. But I don't think he can don't think he can save Min though. Yeah, Shield Crash is enough.
God let it give to you.
So Red getting himself a double kill. Throughout it all, it's still kind of a win for Laos because the Wraith King is undisturbed. That BB sidesteps the Impale but still gets leashed by the Dream Coil. The Illusory Orb is not going to connect. He breaks the coil. Aikido not able to finish off. That BB turns around with the Brain Sap. The mana burn isn't quite enough. It's now BB able to run away. They still lose that BB thanks to Nevermind. Now you get the duel on top of the Void Spirit. The kill comes through but no damage. Yasuo not able to help out good enough. Red does go dominating with the Swashbuckle, killing off BB. They glimpse him backwards. Now they drop Static Storm at the kinetic field. Red kind of trapped. They have Yasuo with the Solar Guardian. Keep his buddy safe. Celestial Hammer kind of missing. It's going to be a disengage from both teams.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So we have Vietnam right now. They are winning these skirmishes, or they're at least going even. Let's say that they do kill BB again, so 4 members in the middle lane able to kill off this punk. Huge achievement right there. That's gonna slow down Laos a bit more. And the Final Lancer has at least temporarily overtaken the Brave King in terms of net worth. Aikido is in Vendetta form, does see the members of Vietnam in the bottom lane. Kind of knowing where to avoid at this point. And I say I wanted to see Vietnam be a bit more proactive with the supports. And they are absolutely heeding that call, that words. Picking Dawnbreaker, Vayne, a lot of setup, a lot of teamfight capabilities, and most important, the lane dominance. It's almost unparalleled. They find a Void Spirit, Static Storm on top. At least most likely did. Unfortunately for Vietnam, they go for smoke wraparound. But Laos was already in position to intercept that, and now Laos will go for the counter smoke. It's gonna be pretty important. Here we go. The Dream Coil cancelling that Rolling Thunder. Nevermind runs in, gets the duel off. They should be able to finish off this Pangolier and get the duel damage for themselves. Good kinetic field to lock out both Yasuo and that BB. Spy Carrot plays preventing any sort of damage as Yasuo is gonna get right click down by the Witchblade from BB. That BB now needs to run away as well. Laos getting 3 kills. The glimpse will make it for that BB. Spade surrendered to BB. So he gets double kill, and that's a Blink Dagger for the Legion Commander. It's Jackie again, uncontested, unbothered. So he continues to farm towards the Radiance. And despite all of those wins, I think, all of those fight wins, Laos isn't really leading by a lot. But I think that's going to change when when Jackie gets his Radiance. We'll see how that pans out. Killua already has his diffuser early on. As the rest of his team moves together in a unit, they really want to find Jackie. And if they find him, it's going to be great. Jackie, he is farming dangerously away from the rest of his team. And I think if Vietnam finds him right now, they can actually kill him. Or at least expand 1 charge of their reincarnation. Blade Mail will be the next item for Nevermind. Does they infuse Raindrop? Okay, some of those magical damage. But you can see that Laos is not able to get as much control as they did in game 1. Vietnam really cleaning up the act. Pangolier also has a diffusal queued up amongst the BKB. Not really sure if they need 2 diffusals, but we'll see. Yassi will go for the Holy Locket. So I think the game plan right now for Laos is get the Radiance, start accelerating the farm for Jackie, and he's gonna carry the team. And until then, it'll be Nevermind and BB's job. And he just got his Radiance, 15-minute Radiance for this Raid King. Super great timing. There is a 3-man smoke. Oh, they're gonna run into him. As they see Jackie blink in. Whoa, they found a Bane. A good assimilate, and the Rolling Thunder is gonna keep this Bane safe and alive. And they might lose the Siege Commander, but a good Static Storm on top. This Bane is gonna go down without being able to use much. Get Solar Garden as well, as BB does get the lead from the Dream Wall. Jackie joins his first official fight. They lose the Siege Commander, but still, it feels like it doesn't matter too much. Red getting gone on. And Swashbuckle his way to take out Min. Shield crashes backwards, gets a bit of damage reduction. Thunderstrike on top of him. Trying to Swashbuckle to gain some distance again. Good Wave 5 Blast. And then Impale. It'll finally kill off Red. Laos with a massive fight win. So one of the first big fights in game number 2, and it was Laos that definitely won it out, and that was Jackie's first fight, and it was right after he picked up the Radiance as well. Very well worth it. The value for the 15-minute Radiance value is so good. The fact that he just got it and immediately he was able to join and contribute to a team fight. Right now for Vietnam, they need to kind of slow down a bit. You see that the supports from the side of Laos is causing a lot of problems. So Hung he has queued up the Aghanim Scepter. It's gonna allow him to jump backlines and even take out the Puck with the Silence. And because Jackie was pretty much unaffected, it's gonna continue farming. Unless a fight needs him, it's gonna allow Laos to just put this Raid King in front of structures and feel safe. Yeah, the Legion Commander with the press the attack to save him. And he has Reincarnation for the second life.
Something?
Oh, we just saw we saw Vietnam all circling at the middle side, but it seems like they're not making much move. So just letting this Phantom Lancer farm towards his Banter style. Probably gonna go for Scardy at some point. Oh, Dragonlance found. Dragon Scale, excuse me. As they go to duel again, the extra range. Good Vendetta break on Yassi. He's gonna go down. The dual damage goes over to Nevermind. The Rolling Thunder from Red is insufficient to keep Yassi alive. Good Ray Fire Blast. Jackie joins the fight. I'm gonna go for that BB. Swashbuckle is gonna keep Red safe, and now Yassi is gonna go for the buyback. Does have the Solar Guard, is gonna use it right now. Meanwhile, Jackie gets himself a killing spree as a good dodge. Impale from Aikido, stunning up Hung and Red. They can lose the Void Spirit with Fire Blast on top of Red as well. They can knock him out with Starbreaker. Overwhelming Odds is there. And the Red King finally goes down as he did not have the mana to work with. All thanks to the Diffuser for this Phantom Lancer. They take out King Jackie and they will find BB. Well, the Blinking from Nevermind to help out, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He doesn't have mana to use any spells. And he's going to lose his life to Red, getting a double kill. Thunder Strike on top of Red. Red most likely will finally drop. But they will also get Min in return. A great fight from the side of Vietnam, wiping out the entirety team of Laos.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
You see a huge goal and experience swing going over to Vietnam.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And you never say like, definitely Red did so much work on this Pangolier, on this core Pangolier, doing so much damage. Never mind, let's get another dual win onto that BB who was skulking around in the Radiant jungle. Keto, good to simulate from Hong Kong. That's the haste used by BB as well. They want this Void Spirit. They're actually bringing everyone in. Good spike carry place for the stun. The Astral Step is there. Hong Kong able to get away. BB does not have the Dream Coil. So Hong Kong will be safe. Get a glimpse back. Static Storm on top doesn't keep him in the kinetic field. A lot of resources are spent from Laos' side to try and kill off this Void Spirit, but they were not able to do so. So Hong Kong getting away is huge for Vietnam. It means that they've drawn a lot of attention away from the rest of the team. Red and Killua continues to farm up. See the Red, he is in the Radiant jungle. Bottom lane, Phoenix Grip, Sora Guardian. They found themselves a Legion Commander. He's gonna be dead. No way that he can survive that. Can't even get the Blade Move off. Good one. I mean, the Bane was hiding in the corner.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
No, Lincoln silence. Stun. Damage is enough. You can Rift the silence, the Rift Fire, and the Impale. Laos, they blow up Hong Kong. The skill was kind of long overdue. They forced out the glyph from Vietnam. As Vietnam barrels down the mid lane. Before my smoke from Laos. Nevermind is coming back to life. They could try and connect with this Legion Commander. And he's really TPing mid. So the rest of Laos, they need to make haste. Nevermind chasing down the members of Vietnam. Keeping tabs on their movements. Go Blade Mill. Cancelled by the use. Good one from Red. Celestial Hammer by Yasi, not able to get away. Good Dream Coil to keep Red in place as well. Damage reduction from the Shield Crash is enough to get the duel. Good Nightmare to negate the duel, but they're in a Static Storm. So both Yasi and BB most likely will go down to the Radius Burn as well as Red goes into the Rolling Thunder. As Jackie finds himself 2 kills, they do kill off the puck. Jackie now getting absolutely control. He does have the mana to reincarnate if needed. So you can see that Vietnam, they're not really committing to finish him off, but twice characters stun up Hong Kong. Now Jack's gonna turn around onto this Void Spirit. He blinks for him. Resonant Pulse, they're getting some of that damage. As whoops, you got the Bane disconnecting for a while. But Hong Kong might go down. He still has Astral Step to get out of the way. And in the meantime, the next assassin is getting swarmed by PL illusions. But it's definitely Vietnam playing so much better compared to game 1. So the fight so far with the Radiance on top of Jackie has been super rewarding. And I think for Vietnam, even though they're winning some of those fights, I think the best thing that for them right now is this PL constantly being the highest net worth hero in the game. Definitely something that I expected the Wraith King to overtake him at one point, but so far he has been really keeping up. A bit of a unfortunate disconnection from that BB, so hope that it's going to be resolved as soon as possible, especially in the middle of a team fight. Definitely not something that we want. This fight would be worth it for Vietnam if Hang Hang doesn't die. If he dies, then it would definitely be more worth for a while. So, yeah. Astral Step gets away. Good use onto Jackie. Overwhelming also never mind. Actually was enough to kill off the Void. So at the end of it, I think that Laos definitely have had a great trade, but Killua is really playing this PL to perfection. Is ignoring the Wraith King, going straight for the backlines, killing the supports off, and being able to salvage all of these fights alongside the Void Spirit on Hang Hang. But it's really making it tough. And I love the itemization from Red. He actually got a Yule Scepter, so that you can't really engage straight onto him without worrying about getting Yuled up into the air or getting Nightmare. So many faucets from the side of Vietnam to deal with what Laos have in their arsenal. Seems like Killua is going for the heart, and after he will go for the shard. Just wanna tank up in those fights so that the radiance and the magic damage from Laos will not blow up his illusions. Meanwhile, Rolling Thunder get the curve up, used as well. Solar Guardian was cancelled by the Spike Carapace. Very well played for Aikido, but they still lost the Legion Commander, and now they turn their attention onto Jackie. Yasi is still there. Good Double-Man Impale. They also find this Pain as well. Buyback from Nevermind. Now they get the Dreamfall on top of Red. He's gonna use the Fuel Crash, but that's just the first life. Fuel coming online for Nevermind. They want to kill this Tango as soon as they can. They lose the puck once more, but Jackie will claim the kill regardless. Another Impale on top of this PL, but Killua is godlike. Finding himself a double kill. This is going to be a tough one for Laos to crack, and I don't think they can kill him off, but they're going to try. All the burst damage, there's the silence as well. He's dropping very low. Now Doppelganger away. There's a Aether Remnant not really connecting. They actually will kill off this PL, even through the heart. Huge win for Laos. It was a buyback, but nonetheless, it was well done. Now they get the Waiting Rift silence. Hang Hang will also lose his life. So many things going well for Vietnam until the tail end, but you have to really commend Aikido cancelling the Solar Guardian with the Spike Carapace, really delaying this Yasi to join the fight and getting that two-man Impale to really turn the fight around for Jackie and Cole. Laos now with the team-wide getting such a huge goal swing, but also the Aegis. First Roshan of the game. Here comes Red though, rolling Thunder in, delaying this Roshan. The Roshan is quite low. Target is going to be this Wraith King. But they do pick up that BB. That's a bonus dual damage. Red trying to get away. Swashbuckle. Trap has already been set. With the kinetic field, he uses himself up. Yasi joins in. There is the curl up from Red. Able to again buy a bit more time. Swashbuckle once more. The Solar Guardian in. Jackie needs to weave in around that. Doesn't have his reincarnation just yet, as Red somehow survives through all of that. Jackie will also get up with his life, but unfortunately Min will surrender. But Min is going to try his best to buy time. While all of that was going on, Roshan goes down, and BB will take the Aegis. They sacrifice the Disruptor. Better get on top of Nevermind. He's out of mana. Jackie. Stun onto Red. Captain Magic 1. Is able to Swashbuckle to safety. You just really taking out all the mana from Jackie. It's gonna be as the game goes on, it's gonna be tougher and tougher for this Grave King to function properly as long as this mana is constantly being drained.
The wages of fear.
The Titan Silver for the PL as well. The dream item for the Phantom Lancer. There is the Vendetta for Akido. Jackie. Oh, he's already there. That baby is most likely gonna die.
So,
Is he able to allow Hong Hong to get away? That's the entirety of Laos' team. Going after a wild goose
Radiant's
chase.
middle tower is under attack.
Even more space for Vietnam to work with as the Phantom Lancer continues to stay
precious bounty.
as the highest net worth hero. As BB finally gets himself a BKB. Just realizes that he has been
Radiant's top tower
constantly
is under
bursted
attack.
in those fights.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
There's a TP top. Gonna connect onto the puck. Blink in from Jackie. He sees Yasi, never mind. Does have the duel. He's gonna go for 3 damage. So Yasi will be surrendered by Vietnam as the rest of the team gets away. But they do kill off the Disruptor.
Radiant's
Killua
top
jumps on
tower is
top
under
of it.
attack.
The supports have no way of dealing with the Phantom Lancer at all. Something that Laos needs to worry about because they don't really have a feasible solution to deal with PL. At least when it's ready this late into the game.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I wonder what the PL is gonna go for. Probably will go for a butterfly next. 100 bonus damage for the Legion Commanders, going for BKB soon as well. We got the Elven Tunic for Vietnam.
Radiant's bottom tower
They
is
look to
under
push
attack.
down this bot tier 2. This should force some attention from Laos. There's no glyph from the Radiant side. You can see the smoke from Laos. They're gonna cut through the jungle, TP in from BB as well. Blinking from Jackie. They get Dream Core only onto the Void Spirit as Jackie wants to go for a kill. Huge overwhelming odds to blow up this Bane. They finally take him out and now Reincarnation to be online. Static Storm on top of Yasi, also keeping this Hong Kong out of the way as well. So they're able to assimilate, but Jackie is gonna start going to work. Chopping down this Dawnbreaker. The Age is finally popped. BB is gonna come back second life. They're gonna force this Pia away as well. Red burning to death as they get the stun onto Killua. A perfect spy from Laos and they lost no one. They take out 4 from Vietnam and the only one to get away was Hung Hung on his Void Spirit. And now Laos finally finds himself in the driver's seat.
This will do nicely.
Perfect fight. Because the utilization, overwhelming odds. blowing up the Bane first. And if they find Hung Hung,
Dire's bottom
this is
tower
gonna
is
be
under attack.
the ultimate disaster. He was stunned. And he finds it disruptive for himself.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Akido, he actually has the Agony Scepter, so that's gonna also prove to be very
Dire's
troublesome
bottom tower is
for Vietnam
under
to deal
attack.
with in those team fights, especially when you have this Nyx Assassins could constantly make life almost impossible for this Bane and the Void Spirit. He's gonna go on the hunt with the Vendetta. They dropped the ward and they barely just saw him. Just gonna slip past. Next item is going to be the Mjolnir for Jackie. Alongside the Radiance, it's allowing him to clear out the PL illusions more effectively. Let's see PL Elven Tunic going for the Butterfly next. Making him harder to get hit. 6k goal lead for Laos. Definitely a more even game compared to game number 1, where it was a whitewash. It's Jackie, he went for the Cleave talent as well. So again, another way to deal with the illusions.
Is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
You can see that the Laos having a better win rate. Breaking the short on the bottom lane, goes straight onto Hung Hung. He should be able to get away. Blinking from red to go for the Rolling Thunder. The Dream Core goes completely wide. BKB used by BB. They will take out Hung Hung. He's gonna buy back. They get the Fiend Script on top of the Legion Commander. He does get the duel, but he won't be able to get the damage out of this. Maybe it doesn't matter though, because Yasuo goes down now, buys back using the Solar Guardian to rejoin the fight. Akita will try to cancel it with the Spike Carapace, not gonna matter too much. It's just Jackie now pops the BKB and they will work in tandem to take out Yasi. Nevermind does go down, and that's the dieback on the Legion Commander. Akido goes to Spike Carapace, great Impale. Feels like his team has already abandoned him. They don't have the vision though, so they can't kill Akido, who will continue to regenerate up. Yeah, there's no way they can kill this buck. There's the dust on red. He's gonna wait for the PL to show up. Has he waited too long? Well, with the absence of tier 2, maybe they can take out Akido. He's gonna borrow a burrow again. Yeah, he's just wasting time at this point. And he finally died. Oh, the dust runs out. The dust runs out, and he stays alive. What a chat! What a player! So despite that fight going pretty okay, they did lose 3 members, and I think 2 of the Vietnam players bought back. 10k goal lead now for Laos. They're starting to run away with the game. And finally, the Wraith King is now first in terms of network. Smoke from Vietnam. See if they can find someone else. Smoke's gonna be broken by Akido. Only broke the Dawnbreaker smoke. At least for now. But Akido's smoke also broken. They see Jackie. That's not the target that they want to go for, unfortunately. They'll try to wither him down, but he's going to heal back up with the Vampiric Aura, and now it's going to be Hong Hong going in, go for the jump, and here we go, the Solar Guardian. They catch Akido, who was invisible. Akido's going to be forced to buy back. Jackie already lost his first life. They get the Fiend Script, but it doesn't really matter too much. They get the duel in, never mind to kill off the Bane as well. Both supports from Vietnam dying as Red that her up, press the attack. It's going to keep my Min alive. Now Killua is going to jump back in. They're going to go straight on BB, who pops that BKB, and phase shifts away now. Killua have a lot of work to do. They drop the Static Storm on top of him, and he's gonna be caught completely naked and destroyed. Hung Hung will still kill the Disruptor, but Min's gonna immediately buy back. Now Hung Hung tries to get away, but he has been found, and they will try to glimpse him back. Do they have a way to keep him in place? Yes, they do, with silence from Impale. And that is a huge strike from Laos. 4 kills. They did have to buy back on both the supports, but nonetheless, it's a great win for the side of Laos, and now they can start running down the mid lane. Hung Hung did suffer from a dieback, so he is very far away from respawning. And unfortunately, from the side of Vietnam, only the Phantom Lancer has a buyback.
Dire's middle tower has
And
fallen.
this might be Rax in favor of Laos. Let's press the attack. Jackie safe. Red go in with the Rolling Thunder just buy a bit of time. Curl up as well, making sure that Jackie isn't hitting that tower. The Blink drew in. Jackie blinks in, heals up with the Vamp Aura and takes out the Dawnbreaker. 3 damage for Nevermind. He comes back to life. 15 more seconds until the PL respawns. Press the attack is gonna take away the Nightmare. Laos will be able to finally break one set of racks in the mid lane. Stay with retreat. Took Laos a while, but they finally cracked the code and was able to really take the lead against Vietnam. And you can see that BB, he will buy a gen right now. They've had enough of Akido scurrying around as with the Vendetta. Roshan quickly dispatched by Laos. Vietnam, they did smoke up, but they're on the low ground, so not really a good position to take on Laos. As there is the D war going on as well, so that's what most likely will be wasted from the side of Vietnam. Butterfly completed by the PL. Get a Wishbane for Jackie. Again, the Aegis once more is gonna be on top of BB, and they found the Voice Spirit. 0 buyback. He's out for a minute and a half. Rolling Thunder use as well from Red. There's no follow-up. And unfortunately, there's nothing that Vietnam can do. Let's see. This might be the final stand for Vietnam. There is a buyback for the PL. But after he bought the Butterfly, he's not going to have to go for it. So, no buyback on the side of Vietnam. Press the attack to keep Jackie alive. DB goes in with the Chiva. Immediately feeds Grip. Jackie now jumps in. Goes straight onto Yasi, but he's going to be taken down. And somehow BB is still alive. They kill off the bait. They kill off the Dawnbreaker. And this feels like the end. Red stunned up and slaughtered. Laos finally cracked the code. No buyback on the side of Vietnam. Everyone else out for an average of 40 seconds. But the AoE press the attack from Nevermind. Laos going straight for tier 4 to the first with the touch 2 off on top of the Phantom Lancer. Knocked back with the Waning Rift, stun with the Impale, and bash to death. And that's going to be GG from Vietnam. Laos takes this best of 2 in a flawless fashion. And that ends the run for Vietnam to contend for the playoff slots. They will not have a chance to proceed. And Laos will now put themselves. This is their Laos concludes their group stage run with 3 wins and 1 loss, effectively putting them ahead of Indonesia. So even if Indonesia wins the series against Philippines, it is not going to matter too much, because they will lose the tiebreaker against Laos, as Laos did 2-0 them in their best of 2. So for this series, Laos wins 2-0. They have completed their group stage run. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Laos most likely secured playoffs. So they will join Philippines right now in the playoffs. And Indonesia, they were initially tied with Laos, but they did lose to Laos. So even if Indonesia wins their next series, it might not matter too much. We'll just have to check the tiebreaker rules for that. Regardless, Laos have concluded their group stage run. They will now just wait at the sidelines and wait for the result. Coming up, we will have Philippines back on the stage once more. This time, they will take on Indonesia, who is also contesting for a playoff slot. 2 wins and 1 loss, and Indonesia's loss was against Laos. They beat Vietnam and Brunei, and we'll see how they fare against Philippines in the coming best of 2. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back for more Dota in this SEAEF.